So, a few weeks ago, no, So, there was another storm.
There was.
I forget what it was called.
Who cares?
So, I've got a lot going on at the moment.
Standard.
I'm kind of in maintenance mode and also trying to fit in all the jobs that need to be done.
Now, good luck with that.
Also, Kezz is doing 100 days off the drink.
I am.
He's done it before, actually, but this time it was his daughter that was kind of blackmailing him.
She did.
So she was like, if you do 6 months off, then I'll come and meet you in Paris, which 6 months is a long time, as much as he'd love to see her. He could do it, I know he could probably do it, but I think the agreement now is 100 days, and he's going to write a record.
I am.
Problem is, of course, we've got loads of shit to do, so I'm kind of doing his head in with asking loads of questions and things. Can you do this? Can you help with that? And I've got jobs on as well. But he's not really struggling with the 100 days off. Like I say, he's done it before. 100 days off the drink, what's that? It's no problem to him. The cooker needs cleaning. I bought some special stuff to give that a proper good clean. Quite looking forward to doing that, actually. Proper good scrubbing. We've got a lot of firewood to do.
We have.
Because as usual, it's November and the log store is pretty much empty. It happens every year. We use firewood all year round. Our houses run off wood, but we never have any. But Kezz always says the same analogy. It's the mechanic drives a shit car, the builder lives in a torn down house, and the firewood merchant has
never has any firewood.
I keep sliding backwards, my bum's squishing. Squishing. Start again. So, I think it's probably too late in the year now, but we've got the shingles to repair on the roof after Storm Arwen, which, yeah, I know it's been forever, but we'd like stuff to get on. But with them being felt, it's not something you can do in the cold. So I've got a funny feeling that's not going to happen unless it gets a really, really sunny, warm day. Fucking nose looks bright red in this fucking angle. I look horrible. Yes. What else do we need to do? Lots of work to organise for springtime. So I've been busy going around sites looking at preparing my jobs, getting everything organised. I've got grant applications to do. What else is there to do?
What else is there to do? Well, okay, cooker, I think you've mentioned that needs doing, and the flue, the chimney. The shingles, they need to be done. And I don't really know what you're on about can't do it in the cold. I seem to recall me being up there one fucking Christmas Eve and it was like -6 or something with my poor little artistic hands. That was awful. Anyway, I managed. And we'll probably have to manage again now. The barn, that needs doing, desperately needs doing. At least one of them does. The gutters need doing? No, they need actually to happen. They need to appear. The gutters need putting on the house. When we built the house, we were intending to run the whole thing off harvested rainwater, and then quickly realised that it was completely ridiculous because the average rainfall in this area with this square meterage of roof was enough to sustain the needs of probably fucking Bangladesh. So that was quickly ruled out, and we just didn't bother having any gutters, not really, except enough to fill 1 cubic metre tank, which is all the house needs. Anyway, with the rainfall that we're getting these days, it's fucking biblical. So the amount of water that's coming down off that roof is then bouncing off the deck that we've now fitted and bouncing back up again and hitting the house and soaking the lime render, which is not good. So we need to put some guttering on there. And also Nats was on about putting some lead around the end of the A-frames, which I think is a fucking brilliant idea. So we'll get that done. Recording, yeah, I need to make a record. Firewood, definitely need firewood. And work. Good morning, fantastic Friday. Cousin Matthew and I are over in this wood for our friend Graham at Chillingham, and it's a beautiful little wood, it really is. It's a bit, Matthew just summed it up, it's a bit like an old primeval wood. I don't know if it is semi-ancient, but it's got that sort of feel about it. It's all broadleaf, it's all native, it's all self-seeded, it's fucking great. It's had a bit of storm damage, unfortunately, which is the main reason we're in here. There's the biggest fucking willow I've ever seen in my life. and a few other snappers and breakers. But mostly, it just needs a little bit of love and some rides opening up in it, so that at some point when it's wanting to be worked, it can be. If indeed it ever does get worked. I don't know that it is that sort of wood. It's just, I keep expecting to see fucking elves and fairies in here. It's brilliant. Is that not the biggest fucking willow you've ever seen in your life, Matthew?
It's up there. It's up there.
I've never seen its equal. I don't know. What do you think? It's not going to hang, is it? No. I'll see if I can get.
Not.
No.
No,
I can imagine that you're right, and it could barber. I'm just trying to show. Sorry, that's not a very comfortable shot to have watched as a viewer. I apologise, but this tree's in the weirdest fucking position.
I just don't know how it didn't continue all the way to the ground, but it blew a little bit.
It really is a lovely wood, this. But unfortunately, the ash isn't in great condition, but they're very young. So I'm not one of those in the camp that says all ash that's in poor condition should be taken out. I don't believe that, especially if they're young. I think leave them and give them a chance. There is reasonable evidence from the botanical gardens up in Edinburgh to say that actually they can learn and they can survive. Lots of elm in here. This is nice. This is a wood with a good memory, Matt. The floor is fucking brilliant. It knows exactly what it wants to grow. None of this stuff's been planted. It's just doing it because it's the right thing to do. Nice.
Doesn't need to be gorgeous. There's not much direction on this tree. I've got to get the back cut in and there's a tree in the way. It's just, and also the angle. Obviously if you're trying to cut like a regular gob, you're cutting, it's already at 45 degrees. You gotta do something. But yeah, right, I'll try and do some of a back cut on this side and then move around to that side and yeah, see what happens.
had enough.
It's Friday.
Let's go and get a pint.
Friday. Let's do that.
The trees, they are singing to the tune of a song, and the wind is gently ringing the bell that brings the morning. Welcome of the dawn. The voice of the robin.
Absolute privilege to work a wood like this, it really is. I don't know how old it is, we don't know much about its history. There's no ledger or anything for it, there's no records, at least not that we're aware of yet, but some of the oak that's been blown, and a couple that we had to take down, are fairly old and really, really nice. There's a little pile of firewood here behind me, so you can see Nat is busy swamp logging over there. And just in here, can you see those? This will all go back to our yard, and we'll mill it or get turned into furniture or something. It's far too good for fun. So I've had a morning off this morning, been in my studio working on a song, which if all's gone to plan, you'll probably hear in this episode. Nats and Matthew have been over at Graham's in that wood at Chillingham that we've been in this last couple of days. Well, they're back in there to do an afternoon. I'm here now, I'm going to do the afternoon with them. But this morning they've been dismantling 2 limes and a fuck off massive great big horse chestnut for Graham because he wants to build a new barn. They've gone really well, everything's fine, but it's the windiest fucking day here. And there's just the main stem and a bit of crown left to drop, so we'll go and see if we can get a bit of that now. It's a shame it's not windier, really, isn't it?
Yeah, a bit windy would be nicer. Might have blown over for it. Taking more all wind. I was going to try and get the whole top out of it, but might get up a little bit too much.
Yeah. I don't know why I'm recording, no one's going to hear a fucking word of this.
No.
Like the dust brings the night, the summer brings the fall, it won't be long till harvest comes. The morning brings the welcome of the dawn. Daylight is calling, welcome of the dawn.
Excuse me being a little blurry-eyed. It's Wednesday and I don't think I've slept since Sunday. Might have been Saturday actually, rugby day, Saturday, yeah, so a while. The co-pilot's with me, as you can see. Had a phone call from a mate last night, needs a favour, so that's kind of how it works. He does me favours all the time. Now I'm doing him one. What's the plan, Hennes?
I've got no idea until the monorail at 9 o'clock.
Okay. Is he just because he can't drive any further on his tickets or something?
I really not. Go get on it.
No, you can't go on it, Linda.
Oh, my keys.
I didn't know they were missing. Ah, yes. Where are we digging, Walty?
A playground.
A playground?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
We've got those 2 dumplings.
And where are we going to put this playground?
There.
Okay. You got a plan?
What, of what's up?
Yeah.
Well, there's a zip wire, and then there's a climbing frame, and there's some swings.
Yeah, but like, what are we doing? Are we building the thing?
No, we're just digging the holes.
Oh, thank God
do
for
the
that.
concrete.
Right.
It's got 2 buckets. It's got 2 buckets.
What's the track? This is your baby, really, isn't it?
It is. We started in 2018, so it's been a long time in the making.
2018.
Yeah, I got my first quote in 2018.
Wow.
But yeah, so yeah, this is the playground. I don't know, mate. Slide, it'll be somewhere here, dude. One of these.
And what's involved? What have we got?
We have got aerial runway.
Mm-hmm.
We have got some inclusive bits. So we've got a spinner, and there's a trim trail and a climbing set, and all the flooring is from recycled tyres.
Excellent.
And it's all made by a company in Yorkshire, so it's local.
But most importantly, Henna's and I are allowed to get drunk and play on the zip wire.
No, not when anyone else.
Henna's, I don't, you know. Ali, do we not need like a bottle of shampoos or something for the first cutting of the sod?
Here's a place for you.
Yeah,
Great.
I see that. Yeah.
Big space for Kezz.
There you go, Kezz.
I'll help you carry it. Go on, give it a push.
When Mummy goes back, we're going to put Kezz in the digger, yeah? And every bucket's a wheelbarrow, basically.
I think it's fair to say a bigger digger would have been useful. However, this is Chatham sand, which is famously just fucking unbreakable. So even with the little one, you're saving so much time. We need to go to 900. We're about 8 or 850, I think, at the deepest so far. So it's going to take a while, but it's a hell of a lot better than with a fucking shovel. One down, one to go. Digging whilst I walk my dog. 2 outrageously large holes, no, and 2 huge pieces of metal in them. This is going to be cool. Good morning. So here's the situation. You have to remember when we're filming all of this stuff, we don't plan anything. We just kind of like, what are we doing? Okay, great. Let's go and film a bit of that. So you saw me and Matthew in this wood of our friend Graham's over at Chillingham a couple of weeks ago now, I think it was. So we were in hand cutting, had the little digger and everything, and we did a nice job. Cut a load of firewood and found some nice milling timber. Thought, okay, great, we're done with that. Let's take the digger away. And I was insistent upon going over to see Ollie. Remember Ollie, the Right Dishonourable Prince Carnaby of Ellingham, because his yard was full of timber and it was all chaotic and it just pissed me off. And Ollie does me favours all the time, you know, so I always think the best way to repay a friend a favour is to just quietly find something that you know they would appreciate and go and do. So that's what I did. Took the digger over there, went and sorted out a load of stuff, then took the forwarder over, made a load of new stacks for him. Natalie got a couple of wagon loads away. So that was all good. And I thought, right, I'll drive the forwarder back over to Chillingham and lead out the timber that we'd cut here. You'll have to wait. And that was all hunky-dory. Then I got the forwarder here and realised that actually it won't fit in this wood, you know, and it's too nice a wood to start gouging big fucking holes in. So I have to find another way. Well, Natalie was busy looking at something else and I couldn't get home to get anything. Well, I can get home, I've got legs. So off I go, fucking hoof it, ran back through all the farms and across the moors in all my chainsaw gear. Went and got the sports tractor, drove the sports tractor back here. Ironically, it took me longer to drive the sports tractor back here than it did for me to fucking run from here to go and get the sports tractor. I don't know whether that says that I'm just superhuman fit or the sports tractor is very old and not very speedy. I suspect the latter. Anyway, got all of that here. Then the digger came back here this morning, So I am now on my own, operating 3 machines, leading all the timber out of the wood to the wood edge and then hauling it in the forwarder up to the stack yard. As if that wasn't enough, Storm Babet is imminent. Like, it's already starting to blow. Not so much that I'm nipping, I don't really give a fuck. After Arwen, you start to not really care very much about wind. So I'm cracking on with all of this. In the midst of all of this, the play park job, which you saw a little bit of, the Ali's pet project, Sister Ali, has started. And Henna's and I had a day where we went and dug some holes for some of the playground equipment. Well, then we spotted a couple of really dangerous trees. So we thought, right, well, let's just get those down. Well, we couldn't, because it turns out that there's Northumberland Estates, which is Duke, and there's the council, and there's all this stuff and all this paperwork. And it's just like, look, the trees are fucking dangerous. Ali spent 4 years of her life and 25 grand of raised funds to build this brilliant play park for the kids. Can we not just get these fucking trees down now before they fall down, break the equipment and kill a fucking child? No. Of course not. No, you have to fill in loads of stupid paperwork and go and talk to a bunch of cunts that don't even know where the play park is. Anyway, so we're dealing with all of that at the same time, and we've also got another job that we need to go and do. It's just life. It's just what happens. And that's kind of why I like doing this YouTube thing. And as I say, it's a bit chaotic, and I apologise for that. But we don't plan anything. We're just like, right, what are we doing? Can we film it? Have we got time? I don't have time to film this morning. As I say, I'm on my own, 3 machines, a shitload of timber to move and a fucking storm coming. But I'm trying to give little updates. Although I just looked at the clock and I see it's 3.5 minutes, so you're probably already bored. But that's what's fucking going on. This will probably be about the last you hear of me on this today, because I've got to get this stuff out before the storm comes and probably blows the fucking wood down. So I'm going to do this, and then I'm going to have to move the gear from here back to Chatham, ready for this play park job. Right, okay, that's what's happening. See you in a bit. Said I was doing Ollie a favour? Well, it's being repaid now. Not by Ollie. Ollie's gone to London. But things like a fucking Christmas tree, Lachlan.
Well, it's near Christmas, so might as well get it decorated.
That's brilliant, thanks mate. Right, let's get this fucker off. That was Lachlan. I'm not sure if you could hear me or not over the tractor noise, but for those of you that didn't know, yes, that's Lachlan. One of the twins that they work for Ollie. Both of them work for Ollie. They're good lads. Ollie fucking works them hard, mind, but they are really, really good lads. And he's just turned up out of hours now dropping off a load of those ash logs for me, which is very kind. I'm 5 days into 100 days off booze, and I have not stopped running and working this last couple of days, including a 5.5 mile run across the moors yesterday to go and get a different tractor, this tractor, the sports tractor, which has just proven itself to be like an absolute Swiss Army knife of tractors. It's old, it's knackered looking. Everybody, like my mate Rob said yesterday, was that you driving past it? I watched you for 10 minutes going down the road. Yeah, that's why we call it the sports tractor. It's not very quick, not really. But do you know what? It was absolutely brilliant today. There's no way I could have got those massive oaks out of that wood without this thing. And it's just unloaded those big ash off that trailer from Lachlan. So, you know, it really, old is gold, man. This thing is a fucking weapon. But I am knackered now, and I'm going in. I've had enough. So, you know, you don't stop till the job's done, and this job's done. So am I. Most of all, never leave your vehicles parked overnight in a wood in the middle of a fucking storm. I don't know if you can hear me because it's still pretty windy, but yeah, this Scots came down over, well actually not even overnight, it came down this morning. It's a reasonable size at that end. Shame, because it's, I really like that tree. The rest of it's fine, but I'm going to have to get up there and deal with that. But yeah, this has come down this morning, and my car would normally be there.
So it's that time of year again to sweep the chimneys. I normally sweep them both twice a year, and I've already done the chimney here, but I also need to clean the cooker out, which really I should do every 6 weeks, but it's been ages. So, bolts inside that holds the hot plate, and I need to lift the hot plate out so I can clean inside. Otherwise, it just gets all blocked up and it just isn't effective. It's the wrong word. What do I mean? Efficient. It's not efficient. It comes with these clever little tools. So you just screw there and I can't speak, man. No. So it comes with these clever little tools that you just screw in where the bolts were. They're not bolts, but fucking heavy. I have to show you what it's like. So these little holes get blocked up. There's quite a lot of crap in there, but also there's a hidden chamber that you can't see under there. So because it's wood only, it's quite clever. It actually burns the gases of the wood, and it goes around, circulates around the oven itself. These little air holes in the chamber that needs cleaning out. quite annoying, but if you don't do it, then it just gets blocked up and just mud. It's not efficient. So, brush. Now, everything's getting covered in soot. Don't know if you can see, but there's where the chamber goes down, runs underneath the side. It doesn't run underneath, it runs alongside the cooker. I'm not very good at explaining shit. Runs alongside the cooker, and then you have to collect it from this little secret hidden chamber thing, which is quite annoying. It's got a clever little tool. Oh crap. There's the hole. So, see, that's quite sooty. Salty! Fuck it in! Fuck's sake, man. Try to fucking do something, little cunt. Quite awkward to get in. Really need a hoover, but I haven't got one, so it's hands. So it doesn't look like loads, but it's a fair amount. Oh shite. Half that on the floor, never mind. Now the next problem is, I didn't show you, but inside where the bolts go in, there's like little things that move around. And if you knock them, when you take this out, you can flop. So hopefully I haven't, and they'll just go in. So we'll see. Oh, I've got no fucking battery. Just can't fucking see anything. Brilliant. Right. Done. So I've just oh my god, fucking fight me. So I've just realised that when I said it was a couple of weeks with no power, I was wrong. It was actually like, I think it's been 3 months. How fucking black am I? So finally everything's starting to come together, so she's really, really good. Having a fucking bath, which I obviously need, because I'm filthy. Power back on, having the fridge freezer is awesome. But the bath's just the best thing, obviously, because I'm fucking black. So, it's minging outside, and yeah, inside job. I've been waiting to do this for ages. Clean the cooker. I've been recommended so many different products to use, and they've all been shite. In fact, I think they've probably done damage, some of them. So I've bought some really good, hopefully, I've bought some specialist deep cleaning stuff from, who's it from now? Blake & Bull. This is awesome, look. Comes with instructions. Best thing it comes with. This is Love Hearts. I did not put these in the box. Ooh. I can't read these very well. I could do with some glasses. Jesus Christ. I'm gonna struggle here. So you can see probably here where the grease has got stuck on. My stainless plate's in the right state. And the doors, well, that's the firebox, so it's just how it gets. And a bit greasy. So I'm really hoping this stuff is gonna work. That'll be nice. We will see. Whoa. Whoa. Bit scared of this. Ooh. Hope you're not scraping the paint off, don't we? Fuck. Scary. Oh my god, this scraper is fucking awesome once you get the blade in the right way around. Fuck's sake. I was so scared, but can you see the difference? This is so satisfying. It's fucking scraping, it's like peeling wallpaper off, isn't it? That's awesome. And minging, and also probably gonna take me some time. Shite. Right, I've been scraping for hours now. It's definitely working, but it's just fucking caked on. One tip, don't let your cookie get this bad. So the next thing I need to do is to put the paste on, and then, yeah, see that. Right, that's all the paste on, and it says to do something for a couple hours, so I think I'm now going to go and see if I can find some shampoo for my hair, because it's me. I need some rubber gloves, because I think that's a bit strong actually. And see if I find some glasses, because I can't read the instruction properly. Right, it's been a couple hours now, so I guess it's time to start giving it a clean and see if this stuff works. Got some rubber gloves too. Ooh. Well, considering how bad it was, I'm really pleased with that. I think it works really well. I just need to do it regularly, and I'll keep on top of it. There's a few little bits that haven't come up, but that's just because I didn't make a massive effort on, especially the doors and that. I didn't really make much effort on that, but I'm really pleased with that. How are you supposed to, how tiny that writing is? Oh, I've got these fucking glasses. I can't actually read that now. Job done. Happy days. So Friday morning, and I've got an emergency tree job to do. The tree behind it had 3 unions and 1 limb dropped off into the road. So we need to take the rest of it down because it's really dangerous and it's a lot of obstacles. We've got the play park behind us where I've just put new equipment in, and I've got BT cables, 4. But Adam has kindly come this morning to take 4 of them down. I'm putting you on my YouTube. Is this my traffic management people? I think it might be. All done? Champion. Thank you very much.
Morning.
Morning.
Did you ask Petronelli to tell me to bring the funnel?
Yes.
Yeah, you forgot, yeah.
Yeah.
I did.
Yeah.
So you can see where the limb came off in the last storm. And it's a big tree.
Are we taking this tree down or what then?
Yeah, we're waiting for John.
Let's just do it now.
So, still waiting on the wagon. And John. Where's John? Where's my Merlot? I'm excited.
Camera today, are we?
What do you think about it?
Hey?
What do you think about the tree?
Nice. Taller than I thought it was going to be. But,
Be fine, won't it?
Actually, loads of room. I'm just so glad you've had that BT line down.
4.
Hey?
4 cables.
4 cables down.
Really?
Yeah.
Alright, yeah.
Not cables or cameras.
Cables.
Alright. That's a very different joke.
I can see him. He's coming. The tribe.
Come among us.
What are you doing here?
Just come for a gander.
What do you think of it, Henry?
Want me to get that?
Just had a lunch, back on it again. Oof. Lackland with a horn. So just the main stems left to do now. John's cutting on that machine. Shame. I can't even see the chain. Where is it? How are you finding loading that chipper?
That's fine.
When are you next on the tailpipe?
What, Ollie?
Nothing.
Right, face your bets. Is he going to shit his pants and split in half?
Today, literally, couldn't have gone much better actually. I had a very good team. I was asked to take the tree down because it was spotted a few days before the last storm actually, I forget what it was called, that one. We had a look at it and Kezz was like, yeah, I can see that's not going to end very well. And you could see where the water was getting in, it was really rotten. And Kezz said, well, I can see that one's going to go there, this is going to split and do this. And 2 days later, that's exactly what happened with one of them. One fell right across the road, nearly hit a wall, could have potentially hit a car. Luckily didn't hit anybody, and the council were on it straight away, got an emergency team out and cleared the road for people. So that was really good. But obviously then, it's a major danger. You can see in the middle of it that it's just going to split. It was awful. So, need to find out who owned it. We did originally think it was the council, but it turned out it wasn't. So once we found out who owned it, I applied to the council for an emergency planning order to take it down, with it being in a conservation area. So that was 5 days doing that, and then working out how to do the job, the best machines to do the most efficient job, really. But I knew I needed to shut the road, so that was another problem, of course. So I actually only knew that the job was happening the day before. I tried really hard to notify as many residents and people that would be affected as possible, which was very difficult on short notice, but I think everybody was pretty understanding, and it worked quite well. So there were quite a few residents that were upset about the tree coming down, and I can totally see why. You know, it was a beautiful big lime tree, and it's always sad when something like that has to come down, but I can confirm that it absolutely had to come down, and there was no other choice than to take the whole thing down. When John was actually taking pieces off it, you could see the tree opening out. It was moving, it looked like it wanted to drop. It was quite scary. So when the last section was cut off and John was lifting it with the crane, he just gave it a little bit of a shake and it actually split in two. So that just shows you how bad it was. And you look at the stump, it says it all really. It just had to come down, there was no choice. So I'm really, really pleased that the job went as well as it did. The road was open, well, it was probably took us about 5 hours to do the whole job.
suit. What a wanker.